Hi, it's Lola. I'm back. So, want to skip to the actual list part. I'll put the time for the list in the descriptions down below and probably in a corner here, but in case I don't, I'll also put it in the description down below. So thanks to everyone who commented. So happy for the support. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm glad you guys subscribed, and I hope this helps. Essentials for Grenada. Sorry about the long wait. I was using my iPad the past couple times, which is it's behind here right now. I've been using my iPad the past couple times, but I got a camera now when I went home for the short summer break for me, because between term 2, term 3, we only have a month off. So I got a new camera, getting ready for that. Term 3 right now, I'm in term 3 right now, and I figured it'd be a good time to, since it's July, everybody's packing, getting ready to get to the island, I thought it'd be good to, put my own 2 cents in on what to bring to Grenada. Because there's a lot of stuff, the school gives you a list, but also there's some stuff that's not on the list that you should probably get, / maybe you just don't want to read the list, which was kind of me. I was like, I'll find something, whatever, it'll be fine. So these are a combination of the things that I wish I'd brought, or things other people wish they'd brought, because some of this stuff here, it's you can't get it here. So, absolute must. We'll start with that. And I'll probably end up doing another video about optional stuff, because this one's already going to be maybe I can see being 12 minutes long, and that's a little long for me. So, absolute must. Pillow. Okay, so IGA is, you're going to get very comfortable with that, first of all, because that's the first place you're going to go after you come here. IGA is the food market or food store, but it's actually a mall complex, and it has the home goods, it has the food store, it has a food court, and everything. It's a mall. So you're gonna get on the Grand Anse bus, you're gonna go to the home store, and you're gonna look for pillows, and you're not gonna find pillows, because a lot of people forget pillows, or your luggage gets lost on the flight and you have to buy a new pillow. So think about that. Try and bring a pillow. Try very hard to fit a pillow into your luggage. Bug spray. Obviously, there's a lot of mosquitoes here. It's you never really get used to them, but the point is, there's a lot of mosquitoes here. Protect yourself. There's this disease called dengue a virus called dengue that the mosquitoes here carry, and I've never gotten dengue, and I've been bitten a bunch of times, but I know somebody who did get dengue, and it did not look like a pleasant experience. So just make sure to protect yourself with bug spray, off, one of those nice little, I don't have one with me right now, but off, stuff like that. Any brand with DEET in it. I know, saving the environment, don't put DEET, but DEET is what keeps the mosquitoes away, and I did try to use the ones that didn't have any DEET, but they just don't seem to work as well, / I get bitten a fair amount of times. So I just kind of gave up and went back to the DEET, and I give back to the environment in other ways, not getting dengue. So water bottles, also stay hydrated. You should bring 2, one for wherever you live and one to bring out all the time or whatever. So just in case you lose the one you bring out all the time, you still have a backup. Protein powder, because for the gym rats or anybody who uses protein powder, I personally don't, but I've looked at it, and I've looked at the stuff here, and it's not good protein powder. If you fit a couple extra pounds, you can just stack them up in Ziploc bags, and if you do it on your what's it called, not your carry-on, but your check-in bag, it should be fine. Let's see, shower shoes if you live in the dorm for sure, just to be safe. Athlete's foot is a thing. Cooking pots and pans, just because, you know, you need 1 pot, 1 pan, 2 forks, 2 spoons, a knife. Yeah, and then like container to put your lunches in or whatever, because it's another one of those things, like you're better off bringing it here than buying it here, not because they don't have it, but because it's more expensive, period. Feminine, and scissors, because I needed to buy scissors here and I was like, dang, scissors are expensive. Feminine hygiene products for the ladies, because the feminine hygiene products are very expensive. I've looked at the prices and I've just been like, wow, I can't believe it's that much for, you know, pads. We also have this thing on campus, or one of the organizations on campus actually goes out and shows teenagers and women how to make their own pads, because it's so expensive to buy one. So that just tells you that you really, really, really need to bring your own feminine hygiene products. Enough for the whole term, at least, you know, so you can go home and then you can get some more and bring them back. You should bring your favorite snacks and your coffee grounds. A Costco size snack, you know, like when you bring like 50, like for me it's oats and honey, the graham like snacks or whatever, but for my other friends it's like Chex Mix, or it's like a bunch of pretzels. But I mean, that's only if you have the room, because also there's an embargo in August that you're only allowed to bring 2 checked in bags, so no more than 2, and if you bring 3 you won't be able to bring the 3rd one. So just be conscious of that. And also, I'm not sure about the weight restrictions, because that might also apply to weight. Like, you might not be able to bring any heavy bags into Grenada either during this time. So just make sure you're reviewing your bags. You really have to have a scale where you can just be like, poop, is this good or not? So make sure you do that. There's also face wash, makeup, shampoo, and conditioner. Those are things you also need. If it's a niche product, if it's a niche face wash, niche, like whatever, you should buy it in bulk. And makeup it doesn't even matter if it's like unique or not. You should bring your makeup here, because makeup is also expensive. You should okay, so super important, last 2 things before the end of this video, and I'll put up a part 2 because there's so much more I have to tell you, but I also don't want this video to be super long. So an iPad, or I'm biased because I have an iPad, but an iPad or something small and electronic that you can write notes on with an Apple Pencil, or, you know, what have you, a Microsoft Surface Pen or whatever. You're gonna need it, because you can't bringing binders down here. First of all, it's a lot of space to bring a binder or 2. That's like a bunch of things you could have fit there. You could have fit 3 more pairs of clothes in there instead of like these binders. It's really an electronic campus. I don't see many, unless they have like a journal or something that, you know, they write notes in. I really don't see many people taking paper notes, unless they print them out here and then, you know, you just staple them or whatever, or buy a binder from IGA if anything. But don't waste your luggage space on binders. Binders is one thing, like, you can buy here, it's fine. And a laptop. You're gonna need a laptop because you're gonna need to take exams, whatever. I'm sure they've already told you, they've already sent you, at least you got that part. Like, laptop, important, you need it. And if you think you don't, you do, because that's how you take tests. And during the crunch times, they have loaner laptops, but they don't have enough for everybody. So if you think like, I can just use loaner laptops all the time, during exam time or during like when quizzes are due or whatever for different terms, you're not going to be able to get it in time, and you're going to have to wait, and it's just a lot of hassle for something you could bring. Hey guys, sorry about the technical difficulties. I didn't realize until I was editing that the camera had cut off in the middle of my sentence, but thankfully that was the last point that I had to make. I just wanted to say thank you for watching, and I hope it helped. And I'll be putting out another video in the next 2 or so weeks, so look out for that. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video, and that's it. See ya.